Next match in Next Gen is going to be the lower bracket semifinal. Dark versus DrKnown. Winner plays fast in the lower bracket final. Chat, here we go. Dark versus DrKnown in the lower bracket semifinal. These two both falling to the lower bracket with losses to Ahmad. Ahmad, the player currently in the grand final, was the one to knock these two down. They're going to prove which one of them should get the chance at potentially playing Ahmad. They'll have to get through fast first. Dark looking fast at the start of this game as he escapes the blue half and is able to score the first goal. If you're tuning into this game for the first time, maybe you haven't been watching Next Gen, this is a tournament of under 15-year-old players. Oh my goodness. Oh no! I was about to say that was the most ridiculous save I've ever seen. And then he wasn't able to follow it up. Oh. He just needed to get somehow to double jump height after coming in and out of the net. That was crazy. But anyways, as I was saying, it is a tournament of the under 15-year-old players. 15 being the decision we made, or I always say we to refer to myself, but this is players who cannot play in the RLCS. You will not see them playing qualifiers for the upcoming split because they're not old enough yet, but they are all top players who deserve a spotlight. Which one of them is going to be the one who comes away with the win? Yet to be seen. But they will join quite the fraternity of players who have won Next Gens, including Chronic, Daniel, and Rawas. So those players you have probably heard of if you've been following the RLCS, and if not, just trust me, they are all very elite players now that they have graduated from Next Gen and have been able to play in the RLCS. Dark is a player that people have loved to watch recently because of the way he plays his ones. Very mechanical, and specifically the pogo mechanics that he uses that nobody else in the game is really using effectively right now. But Dark at the start of this game hasn't looked like the normal Dark that I'm actually used to seeing. When I watch Dark play, he almost likes to slow the ball down when he's in control and get to his air dribbles and attack exclusively from there. Right now, he is just playing Dupo style, I would say, which is just maximum speed, and everything figures itself out later. Although he can't really play at maximum speed when he's starved of boost, which he is right now. DrKnown passed to himself off the ceiling. Double reset. Dark gets the first save, but can't stop the follow-up. Smart play from DrKnown to recognize not to use the second flip. No reason to. That would just end up forcing the ball into Dark. Probably enable him to get an even better clear. Instead, he goes to the ground and ties the game. Dark and DrKnown have played on my stream before. DrKnown's debut on the stream was a match against Dark. Wow. Really close to getting a speedy outplay there. Dark hits off crossbar and out. In that series, I believe DrKnown got a game, but Dark did win. So it's a 3-1 for Dark. But both of these players have been in the lab since. Since that game, Dark has gotten much more impressive wins, and I think DrKnown has grinded his way up in the one scene as well. So we're going to see a new performance from both these players. Dark dribble from his own back wall. Not going to be a pogo here. Instead, a little ground pinch to pop it back up, and DrKnown misses, so Dark will retake the lead. Fennec Dark is different, is that right? I think he plays differently when in the Fennec. When he first played the Fennec on my stream after playing mostly Octane, he definitely looked like he was less in control of his pogos. Since then, I think he's looked nearly matched. No choice but to take this air dribble. Double reset, saved by DrKnown. DrKnown's goal line defense has been impressive in this tournament so far. The long shot will tie the game. He is earning himself these goals by stopping what are very solid attacks from Dark. Is game sound scuffed? You know what's interesting is I was listening to, I think, a recording of mine, and I almost felt like I knew what you guys were talking about a little bit, but I don't know. I think it's mostly fine. Wasn't so much scuffed as I thought it was maybe a bit quiet or something, but anyways, overall I think it's all good. DrKnown, will he pass up this opportunity for an air dribble? Dark, I think, was just trying to pre-jump an air dribble more than he was trying to intercept a long shot. DrKnown ends up slamming it directly into him. He's going to carry him out of position and grab the 100 boost. Now he's trying to go top right, which would be an awkward spot for Dark to have to make the save. And Dark, he's done this many times where he approaches the ball but doesn't make a play on it. And with 10 boost, I'm not really sure what he's supposed to do. Is he supposed to go out and dive? Most likely. He's definitely not supposed to go all the way out of net and then turn away. DrKnown. Lob on net. Dark can't stop it. A 5-3 lead late in the game for DrKnown. 0 boost left over. That was going to be the last of that attack, but it's a goal, so that's all he needs. DrKnown out of the corner, double reset to get it near post. DrKnown. You may not have known him before, but you should know him now. Dark wants to go next because DrKnown has been dominating. Dark hopping out of the match. I think he probably just wants to switch his car because I think he knows that I can end the game. But DrKnown winning game number 1. Taking an early lead over Dark. Game number 2. Dark switching into the Octane. We see him bounce between the two. I think every single series that I've seen him play now. I take that back. The first couple series he played Octane the whole way. But since we've seen him in the Fennec, he bounces between it through the entirety of the best of 5. DrKnown has always been a Fennec main when I've been watching him. But the Octane has proven to be the difference in the first 20 seconds as Dark goes up 1-0. There's lower finals today too. Everything is today. We will end NEXGEN here today. And the rest of the games will all be here on my channel. So big shout out to Hootie Hoo for helping cover the games with me. It would not have been possible to run the tournament without the help. DrKnown able to play a bit of keep away. Dark trying to pass to himself off the back wall. Speed back to the ball. DrKnown knows that all he has to do is get any sort of touch and Dark should go flying by. DrKnown's going to stay aggressive. He did enough to not be immediately punished, but Dark in the Octane is back to the full field dribbles as the reset throws away. What? What a defense! What a defense! DrKnown with the quick chat defense! I swear that actually made Dark lose the ball. Dark was going to have a really dangerous attack. DrKnown threw a what a save quick chat. It threw Dark off and he didn't take a shot. But now Dark is able to get that goal that he should have gotten the first time around. The first touch is pure into the reset top left. But I think you could do that like once a series maybe. Because Dark's ready for it now. Now he knows DrKnown might quick chat randomly when he starts his dribble, but I swear that was a quick chat defense. DrKnown is going into a whole nother dimension. Dark's mad about it though. It has a third goal. Actual what a save. He put it out into the world. He threw what a save in the quick chat so that he would actually get a save. Dark able to stop DrKnown on the goal line. And he is once again going for his full field dribble. I mean, this is the Dark Octane play, if you're to believe chat suggesting he plays very differently in the two cars. This is the gameplay that everyone got so excited about seeing. Those Dark walled air dribbles and the pogos. DrKnown trying to go over the top of Dark, who actually pre-jumped and perfectly intercepted. Now, is he going to go to that? Yeah, he loves this left corner on his side of the field. Hunter boost. This is where he wants to attack from. Leaning back into the reset. Fell way too far away from the ball to turn it into anything, though. But what will he do? He'll look to set it up again, but this time with 0 boost. And so I don't think he's been able to stick with the play. Not even a zap dash will be the answer for him. DrKnown stealing the midfield boost. Does he want to take it into an air dribble bounce? Dark fakes the pre-jump on defense, and DrKnown drops his dribble way too far away. Solid demo. It's not going to be as free as of a goal as Dark would have liked. I don't think a long shot would have scored before the respawn. Dark trying to collect the ball with DrKnown hovering just away from him. Dark can't find anything. He tries to go for the ceiling double. DrKnown chip directly back at net. Stark immediately all over the ball. Can't find this angle. That first touch is read immediately by DrKnown as something that is not threatening, so he takes a trip to the corner boost to make sure he gets it and does not let Dark starve him out. Dark needs to be a bit more careful with those plays. Dark can let this ball chill in this corner for a long time. He does have the advantage right now. He's in absolutely no rush. DrKnown couldn't get the tight angle shot. Dark's going to lob this to the moon, which is actually not favorable for him. DrKnown has much more boost than he does, but he's still able to keep DrKnown at bay. DrKnown, great win in the midfield. Dark makes it back, though, and actually is going to score off it as well. Pass to himself off the back wall and a 4th goal for Dark. Oh, is the title not updated? That's actually insane behavior for having Dark on stream. DrKnown, I'll update it. Thank you guys for letting me know. DrKnown, what a great shot. The dream is still alive in winning this game. DrKnown able to cleanly catch that clear and reset it into the top right. Now he needs a bit of kickoff magic. And I don't think this is it. Dark drops the ball into the corner, and DrKnown forced into a 50 as Dark looks to play aggressive as opposed to backing off and letting DrKnown get the free opportunity that he wanted. So with 5 seconds left to go, this will be it. Dark winning game number 2, tying up the series against DrKnown. Winner moves on in the lower brackets. Loser is finished in NEXGEN Season 4. Game number 3, we hop into a new server. Maybe a slightly better one for DrKnown. All of NEXGEN will be played out today for anybody wondering, so make sure to stick around the stream. Dark is going to stay in the Octane, which makes sense after the performance in the previous game. DrKnown trying not to have a repeat of the previous matchup against Dark, which might have gone for a DrKnown Game 1 win before Dark took the rest. DrKnown going to start off with a nice classic. Dark actually swinging pretty deep into the midfield before recovering to net. Going to make it fairly easy for DrKnown to bump him out of the way. Landing dash from Dark. It's definitely beginning to be integrated. I'm not sure it did much help in that situation. DrKnown, so patient. He's noticed that Dark wants to play with speed at all costs. There are definitely ways to punish players who are doing that. DrKnown looking to do so. I mean, when we first saw DrKnown play, this Dark gets an immediate kickoff goal. That was one of the first things we noticed, I remember, is that his 1v1 IQ seemed really, really high for a youngster. Most youngsters, are like highly mechanical and use their speed as opposed to playing with super high IQ. Dark, fast dribble, can't be stopped. Not a lot of mystery to it, but there doesn't need to be any mystery when you play it as quick as he did. DrKnown not going to be able to react to that touch. Swirl's in charge. Thank you for the 54 months of Tier 1. Swirl's in charge. And Rye Lacey currently running the biggest streak of anybody in the channel. Look at DrKnown trying to get these zap dashes off of slight corner jumps. Like, that was very interesting. Dark able to surprise DrKnown with a quick turn. That was a 3-2 lead. DrKnown, that last flip was so dangerous. I mean, lobbing the ball at Dark's net is honestly what he probably should do. But I think he just made one extra flip, or one extra movement towards the net more than he needed to. That almost guarantees he's going to get scored on. I mean, he knows Dark is going to be trying to save that off the backboard and recover quickly. It's not really a problem as long as DrKnown doesn't get greedy and try and make more out of it. Dark dribbling the ball, able to get that smooth zap dash, the little landing dash to make sure DrKnown really doesn't have a chance, although DrKnown didn't have a chance even if he didn't hit that. In this matchup, Dark comes in as the wise old veteran at 14 years old. DrKnown, 13 years old. Gonna be a while before we see him make any play in the RLCS. But you'll remember, we have seen players like this come around before. Daniel playing in a NEXGEN, I believe, at 13 years old. Lost that NEXGEN in the grand finals to Chronic. But he still managed to have a very solid future. So even if DrKnown not able to get a win here in this tournament, I think we can feel good about what to expect from him, assuming he does elect to stay playing the game. So it is a long time until he turns 15 years old. Dark gonna get a 6th goal. Is there a minimum age limit? Yeah, there is. The minimum age limit is 13 because Psyonix says community tournaments cannot be run with under 13-year-old players. So it's just 13 and 14-year-old players. But to be fair, the majority of the up-and-coming greats are usually around that age. You don't see a ton of like 12-year-olds who would be able to win this tournament. I don't think that age minimum is preventing us from having somebody in the tournament that was going to win it. Let's put it that way. So Dark, fake kickoff. Able to save that shot from the corner. Dark trying to dash his way into a counterattack goal. DrKnown in and out of the net again. A really well-timed save. Can he clear this out? He's been playing so much defense the past few minutes. And Dark has been able to run the lead up to 7-3. Now he's going to take to the skies. Reset. DrKnown cannot stop this one because the placement is just about perfect. And DrKnown has had no boost to work with. Picks up a couple pads. He's made a few different saves in and out of his net, so he decided to go for it again, but it's not going to happen this time. Are the grand finals best of 7? No, I actually don't think they are. The Wikipedia might say they are. But I think we're going to be doing best of 5 because of the chance of a bracket reset, since it's double elimination. Instead of running them through 2 best of 7s. I want to say what we did in the last next gen as well is to do best of 5, so that if it does become a bracket reset, these guys aren't playing till the end of time. How was Dark when he was 13? I'm not sure. He might have recently turned 14, because I almost thought Dark was 13 as well. Full field air dribble. Tons of late movement, and that's all he needs because he got DrKnown to pre-jump. Normally a shot this slow will get cleaned up with ease. DrKnown wants to go next. He's hopping out of the server, but I think this is a good server for him, so I'm actually not going to hop out. I'm just going to end the game. Dark with a 2-1 lead over DrKnown. One more win to advance. Yo, Dancy, thank you for the prime. Prime till full time. Game number 4. Was the Octane the answer the whole way? In fact, now that I think about it, the match against DrKnown last time might have been Dark's first time using the Fennec. He lost the game against DrKnown, then switched to the Octane and won the rest of them. So maybe the script has the same thing in store for us. DrKnown hopping into the Team Liquid Fennec, and I like to see somebody using a different decal, different away decal on a Fennec than the Carmine Corp one, because everybody uses the Carmine Corp one. Yo, Epic Prince Gaming, thank you for the gifted sub over to X-Criminal. Well, there you go, X-Criminal. You have a sub now. Courtesy of some very kind people in chat. DrKnown missing this first shot, but gets around the ball to guarantee a powerful follow-up. Who bought Dark the Alpha Boost? Dark is using Sparkles right now, which isn't to say that he could have Alpha Boost. You mean is DrKnown using Alpha Boost? Let me see. Nope, he's using Black Standard, it looks like. So no Alpha Boost in this lobby right now. Dark double reset. Challenged early by DrKnown. I actually thought for a moment that that was going to work out, but not able to connect with the ball. Ooh, he actually might have. It almost seemed like he slightly moved it from his perspective, but I feel like I remember looking from Dark, so he was actually nowhere close, so I take that back. Immediate power shots. He's expecting Dark to come out of the corner and then attack the ball immediately. So if you could get some speed on it, you'd be able to put it past Dark, but Dark was ready, turned towards the net, able to get the save, but can't stop this one. DrKnown will tie it up. Yo, thank you. There will be bears for the 2 months of Prime. Glad to have you around. Been very appreciative of the support the channel's gotten recently. I have a great time running these streams, so hopefully it can be mutually beneficial for us both. Yo, Epic Prince Gaming. As I say that, gifting 5 subs. Really, the one wasn't enough. Dark able to get this midfield boost. Even though DrKnown was flying right over the top of it. And Dark get this inside the net. No, and in fact, he actually got a bounce that's not great for him. It sets up the counterattack for DrKnown, and the dashing just makes him an easy target. I think if he does a more conventional jump, it doesn't matter. I mean, he was just screwed either way. Maybe if he's a bit slower, he would have had a chance. Oh my goodness. Another 5 gifted subs from Gimme the Crumbs. I'm going to go ahead and, for now, mute the little ping sound. to save some people from having to listen to so many pings. But seriously, thank you for all the support. Dark down 2. DrKnown trying to take this to a game 5. DrKnown able to get a 6th goal. This flick is a bit weak, but it's right in the sweet spot where he gets to follow it up, and Dark can't really intercept it because it's directly over the top of Dark. So what is he going to do? Double jump and slow down his momentum and try and get a touch on the ball. It's not likely to work out well for him, so he continues to stay grounded, and DrKnown's the one who gets to follow it up for a 6th goal. Dark with a high interception. Braziers was able to get a gifted sub. Oh, no double from Dark. I was watching that from DrKnown's perspective, taking a peek at chat, but felt like that was a good chance for him. He's got a good amount of time, as long as he can get a few possessions in a row to go his favor. Here's his full field dribble, this time from the right side of the field. First touch reset to the ground. Wave dash save by DrKnown. He has done some miracles on the goal line, and he's convinced Dark to try and place it perfectly on one side of the net. And he ends up missing off the post, and that's credit to the work that DrKnown is doing in nets. If he wasn't making these saves, Dark doesn't try and force it perfectly inside the post. Dark from the back wall. We have not seen him take to the ground with a pogo yet. I actually think we've seen Dark score at least one pogo in almost every series we've had him on, but maybe he's decided that's not what he needs here against DrKnown. DrKnown, was he about to pogo? I haven't seen him very many pogos at all, but I felt like for a slight moment I saw him turn his nose down like, should I pogo? Nah, pull off. I'm not going to pogo. Dark trying to delay his shots as long as he can. DrKnown, 2 saves in a row, and he's actually turned it into a clear. He has 0 boost. He could be in trouble if he can't get back to this ball, but he forces he forces Dark to shoot wide, and Dark once again. The post hasn't been his friend at all in this game against DrKnown. The musty won't do it. DrKnown, can he get the demo? He's not going to need it. It is a game win for DrKnown, so it'll be game 5 in Dark versus DrKnown. Will we see the Octane again from Dark, or will we see another mix-up? It all comes down to the final game. Game 5, Dark will stick it out in the Octane that got him 2 wins. DrKnown trying to channel Team Liquid's power to ice out this game 5. Oh my goodness, what a save. It was great placement from DrKnown to start this game. Dark gets the first save, but not the second. Able to pinch it so clean off the post. DrKnown is there though, and stomps Dark back down on the ground. Dark taken to the corner. Reset. Far away from the net. He found a way in. I say far away from the net because he needs to set this up where Dark can't just intercept it with a clean jump, and he actually found a way to bounce it all the way to the opposite corner. Dark might have just left an open opportunity by not getting the touch that I think he intended, as he was headed to the corner. I think he was hoping to pop the ball, but instead he just gets himself completely out of position. Dark full field dribble. He's been threatening the Musty. Pops it this time. Wow, the levels of mind games that are happening in this dribble. Originally, he threatens the Musty high, then fakes down to the ground as if he's going low, but then pops the ball, which puts it right back up to where it probably would have been had he originally shot the Musty. And DrKnown, who has been immaculate on defense, requires something as creative as that if you're going to get past him. Dark has had a couple just barely saves off of his crossbar, but DrKnown has followed both of them up for goals. Dark, an immediate shot that DrKnown is able to intercept. Can Dark score off this? No. He touches it soft. DrKnown's pre-jump ends up being in the right position. Dark now carrying to the goal line, going to the bump, and DrKnown! He gets around it and keeps it out. Dark, the follow-up, that's not going to go in either. Nothing can get past DrKnown. You can see Dark almost not wanting to go to the air dribble bump, but he's like, all right, I have to do it. DrKnown has been so good on defense. The pre-jump intercepts Dark's dribble. DrKnown, how is he doing it? Doesn't have a ton of boost left. Needs a great 50 here. Didn't get one that favorable as Dark will control. Another air dribble bump attempt. DrKnown around it, this time with ease. Dark's going to head all the way back to the goal line. DrKnown first touch reset back down to the ground, and he's probably hoping that that 50 could sneak its way inside the post. Instead, it's into the corner. DrKnown, how could he possibly shoot this one? The answer is he can't. Dark collecting. He can attack with a strong flick to put DrKnown in a tough position. 10 boosts to work with. Can he continue to keep Dark out? We're watching from his perspective because he's been a madman here. We want to find how he's done it. 12 boosts to work with. He's able to pick up a couple pads. In and out of the net. It seems like the entire net is open. Okay, it is. I'm like, DrKnown's been saving all of these. Is he going to save this one too somehow? It doesn't seem like he's setting up well in net. But it actually is going to be a Dark goal. Timing the shot well because he punishes Dark for falling off of the inside of the net right at the right moment. How many saves does DrKnown have? I have to check what the scoreboard has him at. The demo will be a goal for Dark. 11 shots and 7 saves for DrKnown. DrKnown also playing on slightly worse ping than Dark. Wave dash kickoff for DrKnown. He's been trying that the past few and hasn't really been able to earn a possession with it, but he definitely earns a solid one now. Into the air. Dark pre-jumps it. Makes DrKnown pull off his dribble. He is staying all over this play, and now he's in a bit of a tough spot. So he's going to have to quickly leave. Dark bounce dribble, hook shot. Ooh, just barely not in. And DrKnown is back to get the save. DrKnown has had some impressive recoveries to find ways to not get scored on. I mean, even that one right there, it seemed like Dark was going to have the angle. Dark gets the final, sorry, DrKnown gets the final touch to cover that option. Dark set up in the back corner. Just reset, looking for the left side of the net, and he just can't get it in. It's been all post and crossbar. And in his defense, whenever he actually puts it on target, DrKnown just saves it. So what can you do? Well, what you can do is you can set it up as a pass, essentially, off of the woodwork to yourself, and that's what DrKnown does to get his 5th. Kickoff goal. Certainly no way DrKnown keeps this out, right? 6-3. Dark on his way to having an opportunity to play fast in the lower bracket final. DrKnown able to avoid the bump. Talk about those scoring opportunities you need to connect on. I think this is one for DrKnown. He's just going to drive around the ball and get the bump. I think if any chat is going to die of cringe, they're probably going to do it now. Yeah, there's a first-time chatter who says cringe. Yeah, chat usually does not like those bumps, but definitely not a grounded rolling bump like that. But hey, DrKnown, 2 goals away. Popping this ball top left. Not a bad start to a possession that does need to end fairly quickly. And yeah, there was just no real angle available to get past Dark. That slight bump is not going to do it. So I think Dark is going to win the series. And this is the victory lap here as he pitches the ball off the ceiling to play keep away. DrKnown, no boost to work with. Dark will roll it into his corner. He wants a demo to finish the game, but he's not going to get it. Dark will win against DrKnown. Impressive performance from DrKnown, though. Just not enough to stop the offense that is Dark.